What's good, my people? It's your boy Chunkz, and we're back with another episode of The Timeline. Now, you guys know the drill by now. This is the show where we dig deep into our guest lives and actually pick out that major milestones that made them. But for each milestone, I'll be quizzing them on what happened on that year, and for each correct answer they get 10 points, closer to that #1 position in the leaderboard. Currently, we have Niko with 150 points. But before we get going, guys, you guys know I do this all the time. You're gonna probably be bored of it, but if you guys all just like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell so you're notified when we upload, I won't keep saying it, so please, go and do it now. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Now, today's guest, listen, I have this generic little intro about him, but I'm actually gonna go off course and have my own intro and say this is YouTube royalty for me. The UK, genuinely, I was having a conversation with the boys, the Beta Squad, and we were talking about a Mount Rushmore of YouTubers in the UK. He made all of us, because this is a big part of YouTube culture in the UK, and I wanna give a big shout out to the main man. Guys, please round of applause for Joe Weller!
Chunkz, mate, you're too kind.
Nah, genuinely, brother.
Come here, brother.
Genuinely, with me, I like to give people their flowers when they're alive, man, and that's what I'm gonna do for you today, because you were a big part of me growing up. It's funny, because we were born in the same year, but I think you kind of just made it, show people that you can actually be yourself, you can be silly and make a career, man. So, genuinely, man, happy to have you here, brother.
Love you, brother, love you.
No problem, man. Welcome back to the JD channel, because you've been here before, of course. How you feeling?
Good, mate. It's good to be back busy again.
Yeah.
I think, like, you know, taking a step away from the whole YouTube thing, realizing how I want to do it, and then coming back ready to rumble.
Yeah, yes.
No,
yes,
it's good.
yes.
It's just good to be back.
Is that new tattoo?
New one, brother.
haven't
It's
seen it
in the Philippines.
I haven't seen. Oh,
I've got loads now.
Was that
bro.
when you met? Was it Omelette?
Omelette, yeah, man.
I
saw that one.
Well, come on, bro, man. He met a girl. I'm sure you guys have seen the clip, but he met a girl in Thailand called Omelette, which was, and he found so funny. And I get it, because it was hilarious. He just kept saying it was Omelette.
What was your name?
Oh, my name is Omelette. Omelette.
This is an omelette.
Like omelette.
10 points up for grab for each correct answer. Of course, Niko's on top of the 150. My friend AJ's on a measly 50 points. How do you think you're gonna do? Because there's only 15 questions.
The 150 is the maximum.
Max.
Well, we're getting 150 then.
Whoa, okay, I've never had anyone say that apart from Niko.
Obviously.
So enough of the chat, man.
Let's go.
Let's go to the start. Let's go to the start, my brother. 1996. Now, another brother with the same year as me, as Christian D was on there obviously recently. Talk to us, man. You were born on the 2nd of March, 1996 in Brighton. Where do you fit into your family? Have you got any siblings? I do know you have a sister, but how many siblings do you have?
I have one.
Oh, yeah?
How do you know that?
I've watched your videos, bro. Come on now. This guy thinks I don't know him. I was telling you, Jenny, I've watched your stuff, bro. I think older sister.
Yeah.
She has a baby.
Yeah, she has 2 now.
There you go. Oh, 2. Oh, amazing. I didn't know that. Yeah. Now, I know Joe a lot, man. You know what I mean? So,
Sick.
so what was your family doing at the time? When you were like in Brighton, 96, baby, what was the vibe?
I have no idea.
No?
My mum
Yes, that's the most important.
was watching.
And you loved your grandma as well, was very incorporated in your life as well.
Yep, massive. Like, I've been raised by women.
There you
so
go.
it's like, I know they were all doing their thing. They were watching boxing
Yep.
in a Brighton centre. Nigel Benn.
Oh, my dad
All of
loves
that,
him.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I really know, but not too much.
And I've been told that your auntie dropped you as you were born.
Yeah.
Tell me about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Apparently, I was gonna like land flat on the ground.
As soon as you came out?
Yeah, I think my mum was stood up, giving birth, and it was like the midwife. I don't know where the midwife was, but
Oh, is she?
apparently, yeah, I know. Like, surely that's what they do. But if my auntie didn't jump in and catch me, like newborn baby, you know how fragile, like.
Yeah, you would have been done.
Yeah, man.
Wouldn't be Joella right now.
We probably wouldn't be here right now.
Goodness gracious, that's mental. Have you always been funny? Like in school, like as a kid, was there a thing where your family or your your mum would say or your sister would say you were always that little funny boy?
I'd say I always like got something out of making like the class laugh. Do you know what I mean? Like that feeling, you know that,
yeah,
you know what I
class
mean? The
clown,
feeling
yeah,
of
yeah.
like if everyone like erupts in
Yeah,
some
you
sort of
can't- yeah,
laughter,
yeah, over the moon.
it's like addictive. It gives you
Yeah.
a good feeling.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think, I don't know whether it's like if I wasn't interested in what was going on at school, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was always making laughs was way more fun than whatever was going on at
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
so
yeah.
you could say I was a naughty kid, but
Yeah.
really I was just trying to bring good vibes.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. Because I used to get told that a lot because obviously I was good in school in terms of like education, but the teachers would always say to my parents, he's good, he's smart, but he just likes to talk too
Yeah,
much, he
yeah,
likes
yeah.
to have too much fun. And that was our thing, man. There's nothing wrong with that at the end of the day. But it says here that your mum said that she once caught you peeing behind the sofa at 4 years old. So that took quite a while to get you potty trained. 'Cause what was that?
Nah, brother, I was probably about like 6, 7 years old.
Oh, even worse. So,
Well, I would go behind the back of the sofa
Yeah.
at home and just like wee. That wasn't the only time. I don't know why I did it.
Just your thing.
I just found it quite like exhilarating.
There's a sofa there. I think we should go for it. Me and you, same time.
I don't know why I did it though.
What is that about? That's crazy. 6 years old.
Did you not ever
No,
anything
I
like
know.
that? Would be quite exciting.
Definitely was never allowed to do it. What was your mum saying about that?
Just like,
fine
what are
with
you
it?
doing? Like, why? Just like, why are you doing this?
We want to actually test your knowledge this time and talk to you about 1996. So, which major sporting event took place in Atlanta, USA in 1996? So I'm gonna give you options.
Okay.
Is it A, WrestleMania 12? Is it B, the Olympics? Is it C, UFC 1? Or is it D, World Cup final?
It's the World Cup final, mate.
Is it?
Or it's WrestleMania.
Because you said, listen,
Yeah, I'm gonna get all of them right.
you said it can get all of
Or is
them
it the Olympics? It's the Olympics!
Because it's obviously not the World Cup, because the World Cup is every 4 years, 1994, 1998. So it's obviously 96, not 96, was it? That was close, bro. I don't know if you're gonna get 15 out of 15.
I feel like
it's a bit worrying.
We're after 100% so far.
Yeah, so far.
So I think we're all right.
In 1996, which season of Friends aired on TV? You a Friends fan? No. Oh, no. So is it A, season 1? Is it B, season 2? C, season 3? Or is it D, season 4? And I'm gonna help you here. It's not A or D.
Oh, well, it's clearly season 2 then. Or season 3. Season 2.
Is that your final answer?
Is it?
Is that your final answer?
Or is it season 3?
I'm not gonna say
I
that.
don't know. It could be season 3 though.
Is it season 3?
Season 3.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Season 3 is correct!
Yes!
I think he's good at reading my
No,
face.
I'm not.
Because they're just saying stuff and I'm like this. I'm bugging out. You know, I'm gonna start asking them questions like this now. We've got 20 out of 20 so far, but I wouldn't get too excited because the questions do get harder.
Really?
Yeah, let's move on to 2005.
Oh.
Yeah.
2005. What's the relevancy of that?
9 years old. You played, wow, I didn't know this, for Brighton, Hove and Albion Academy.
Brighton and Hove Albion. Yep.
Is it?
Yeah. I was originally.
You
I was
could have
gonna
been
be.
Matoma.
Literally, bruv.
That's mental.
I wanted to be a footballer, like, and I was on like the trajectory to do that. I got signed. It was like, this is it. But then I got kicked off.
And the reason being?
Worst time. They were like, you're overweight. And like, you're overweight, and you're just
I've
like.
been told that a lot of times.
Imagine getting told at like 9 years old. Or no, I was 10 at the time.
Yeah, I've been told 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Yeah.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18. But it's fine. At the end of the day, you laughing or?
No, I'm not laughing,
okay.
but it's just like, yeah, that was the main reason.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, but it was cool. It was cool to be playing.
That's mental, man. And what's your biggest memory from back then?
Playing against Chelsea. Like going to Chelsea's like Cobham training ground.
Oh my God.
And like their manager at the time would like be watching the game. And like I'm playing, in my mind I'm like, am I playing against like the future Drogba or Lampard right now?
Did you remember seeing anyone that you could
I don't know, but now like you see like Mason Mount and you know the guys that are now like the
Big
proper
dogs,
players,
yeah.
they would have all been
Kids, right?
yeah. So I'm just like, maybe, but I don't
remember.
know.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, that's mental. So like in terms of football for you, was it a thing where you just kind of loved from the beginning and it was like, I'm only gonna
Yeah, it
do
was
this?
David Beckham, man. Just David Beckham.
TV?
Ronaldo.
Did you like TV?
Not really. Not massive. Like no video games. Like none of that. It was like
So where do you get your humor from? Like where was it from?
Lee Evans.
Okay.
I watched a lot of Lee Evans.
You give me Lee Evans vibes.
Do you know what I mean?
Sweating so
Yeah.
much. I get it, the facial expressions.
Yeah. A bit older when I was like, say like In-Betweeners. My mates would like watch a lot of In-Betweeners and
Yes.
like joke about that. But yeah, I'd say that's mostly it. But not.
You smashed it with Lee Evans, I get it. Because the facial expression, he was very animated, but we're gonna ask you some questions about 2005. Remember, you don't want to ruin that great streak that you got going on right now.
We're gonna win.
Which one of these religions were founded in 2005? You ready for this?
All right.
A, pasta,
What?
Farianism. B, robotology, which I can understand. People are,
Like pray to robots.
yeah. Or is it C, the Muad'Dib?
The Muad'Dib. What's that? What was that then?
Don't know what it
There's
is.
no definition.
Nothing.
Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib.
Pastafarianism or
Or robotology or the Muad'Dib.
robotology. Pastafarianism. Pastafarianism.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
What's this guy doing? How did you get it right?
I
Yeah, that's right, bro.
Is it?
It's genuinely right.
What?
How is he getting this?
Because I am part of the religion, right? As the founder. Get a pasta out, mate.
if you know about pastafarianism, what is it?
So you basically take the pasta.
Yeah.
Take fairy liquid, right? Put them together, and then you feel things. It's like you're part of something.
Pastafarianism, also known as the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, yes, really started off as a parody, but now has tens of thousands of followers around the world.
But why?
No, you know what? I don't understand this. You know what? You're always gonna find 10,000 people that are just on some bullshit, man. I reckon we go visit Pastafarianism.
We could do that.
Yeah.
For a video.
Whoa. Where are they?
Yeah, where are they? Where's like the founding nation?
Probably the US. Yeah, probably the US.
The US.
Utah.
Brilliant.
Or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Shout out to you,
inland.
man. We're gonna go to the next question,
All right.
which is, I don't know if you're a football man, you should know this.
Okay.
Who won the Ballon d'Or in 2005?
Oh.
Was it A, Ronaldinho, B, Kaká, or C, Cristiano Ronaldo?
Okay. It's not Ronaldo. But it's not even Ronaldinho. Who else was it?
Kaká.
Oh, it could be Kaká. Could be Kaká, couldn't it?
Could be Kaká.
Could be Kaká.
What's your answer?
Kaká.
Incorrect!
Is it not?
It's not Kaká.
Good job I didn't say that answer then. I said Ronaldinho.
Kaká won it in 2007. So the correct answer is actually Ronaldinho. No, he's ruined his streak. Only 4
Also,
questions in.
Niko or Milano got every single one of these right.
Yeah, bro. But he was doing similar things that you were doing, trying to read my mind. And he knows me very well. So that's probably what it was. We've asked you 4 questions and you so far got 3 out of 4. 30 points. Not bad at all.
It's not bad.
You're doing very good.
You
I'm
can
going to
build
move on
on
to 2010.
All right.
All right, so this is a big one. Of course, this was actually the year that you started YouTube because you uploaded your first video to your YouTube channel, Joe Weller HD TV, including the first short film, The Jacket. What the hell was The Jacket?
Right, so brother, I wanted to be a film, I didn't want to do YouTube at first. It was like, I wanted to be like Steven Spielberg. So I just learned every special effect and made like this short film when I was like 14, 15, where this jacket would like give you superpowers. So you'd go like, boom, and you'd make a clone of yourself. And you'd go like something else and it would like blow things up. And it was like proper film. I thought this was gonna like be the thing that gets me into Hollywood.
Did it ever come out?
Yeah, it came out, yeah. It's out there now, it's still out. That took like 2.5 months to make. And then I saw people like KSI that were making these like shorter videos that were like funny and like you could be more quick with it.
Yeah.
I was like, let me give it a go at that because I'm making people laugh at school. Maybe try that, and then I sort of transitioned.
So the first video after this says to be how to be a fighter, man.
Did you ever watch the YouTuber, right pronunciation here? Higa.
Yes, I remember him. Yeah. Nigga, yeah.
Yep, so he would make like...
I can say it, don't worry. Nigga, yeah.
He would make like how to be gangster,
Yes.
or how to, things like that.
Yes.
And I was like, that's jokes, let me do my own version.
Amazing. And when did you think, you know what, I could do this full time? Because like, what was it? The views, the notoriety, people clocking you, recognizing you at school?
I think a big one was seeing how KSI was doing it and he was making a living out of it. I think that was the big one that made me think, if I can be consistent with getting the views and people to like get my comedy, and I was like, well, if you get more views, then you're gonna get more money. And I was like, that's all I need to do, just generate more views.
How are you thinking about that at 14? That's mental, man.
It's
Because obviously JJ is a bit older than us. I think he's 3 years older than us, maybe. So he's like 31, so at the time he was blown up probably 17, 18, at least more in touch with, you know what I mean, the side of, I can make money out of this. But the fact that you're 14 and thinking about that, that's very cool, man, amazing. Was it like a thing where you start to get views quick or like subscribers quick? Or?
Yeah, I mean, first 1,000, to be fair, no, I got 1,000 fairly like by myself. It was when I made How to Be KSI.
Okay.
So taking on from How to Be Fighter Man,
Yes.
that first one.
Yes,
I then
KSI.
did How to Be KSI, because I was like, if KSI sees this and finds it funny, back then when you hit like on a video, it got sent to your subscribers.
Yes, I remember that,
So I was like, if he enjoys this, he's gonna hit like on
and
it,
people are gonna
and
see
might
it.
comment, and his viewers will see it. And I got like 8,000 subscribers from that, bro.
Look at that. Yeah, I remember when they used to do that. Wow, they really blocked our success nowadays, you know what I mean? Because it was cool, because even when you could see who subscribed to you as well.
Stop the video. Reporting live from Uganda. I just want to quickly interrupt and say, guys, please subscribe to JD Sports. Back on with the video of myself and Chunkz.
How does it feel being one of that, like, you know what I mean, the pillars of like our YouTube scene in the UK? Like, whenever you think of UK YouTube, you have to mention Joe Weller. How does that feel?
I think it's like, it is mental, but like at the time I was just doing the comedy or telling the jokes and the things that I say with my friends, we're just doing it on a video. So it just, probably so many other people were doing what I was doing, but mine was just on camera.
Yes.
Do you get me?
I agree.
Like probably, and I think nowadays, because it's so accessible, that's why we've got so many other people doing it. And I do wonder if I came around, obviously not playing myself down, but like if I came around now, with the market so saturated, would it have had such an impact? Maybe, but back then, obviously, like the market was way less. It's mental how it works.
Mental.
Wait, did you always like do anything
for
like
me,
that?
it was like a thing where I've always been funny in school and stuff, and then obviously being in year 11, year 12, is when I started watching KSI's content, of course, number one as everybody's introduction to YouTube. Mostly I had my favorites, which was like Spencer FC, you, and KSI. I think it was a bit more difficult because I was like, I want to start off by just copying what these guys are doing and changing it up a little bit. Didn't work.
I think it takes a while to like find your thing.
Yourself, of course.
Because like it's easy, yeah. I think starting off like emulating who you like is a good way to like anyone that asks about, oh, how do you get into YouTube? I think, yeah, looking at what do you already like, let me reenact that, and from that maybe you'll find what you actually like, what suits you better.
Funny as well, I've told Joe this before, but I don't know if you remember, but there was a thing in 2015 or maybe 16 where you did a fire in the car park audition. So do you remember what this was?
Yeah, bruv, it was a competition. So I released a song called Fire in the Car Park, and then I released the instrumental and said, whoever comes up with the best freestyle on the beat, I will take to Fort Park.
I wanted our like big break. So for example, you know how Joella was talking about wanting to get that like from KSI so it can get shared to everybody to get more subscribers. I wanted to get more subscribers. So I was like, you know what? Enter this competition, go out with Joe. He loves us because of how funny we are. Then we do a collab and we just explode. We were checking those links every day on YouTube, seeing who else is entering the competition. No one was better than us. So I thought we're gonna win. Why didn't you end up saying who won the competition?
Because officially, Chunkz, the deadline is today. And I can officially announce that you have won the competition! Yay! You get a day out at Fort Park with Weller and the boys. Congratulations, mate.
The little boy inside me is healed. Sharky, Jetman, we've done it, man. We're gonna go out with Joella. Whenever you guys are ready, man. I'm gonna FaceTime Sharky this. I think we could be very happy. You're in high school at this point, 2010. Popular? Were you good with the girls? What's the vibe?
I'd say there's like 6 of us lads that were like very like One Direction vibes.
Oh, who are you?
I don't know.
Harry Styles.
But you reckon?
Yeah, you do that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was just us. We didn't like, but we were also like the in-betweeners, so we weren't really cool at all.
You once dumped a girl in your class by phone and she turned up at your house in tears.
Look, I didn't dump her by phone. I just didn't say anything. That's fucking peak, actually. So like, yeah, it's just rocked up. Like, mum drove her over.
Why is she doing that then?
I don't know, but I was supposed to get answers because it's like, what's going on?
How old were you?
Yeah, 14. I'd say 14, 15.
So you broke up with a girl. You lied to me about the competition. What else have you done, Joe?
I don't know.
Question number 5. Let's see if you can get another one
let's
on
go,
the board.
mate.
Which UK rapper made their debut on SBTV in 2010? Now, was it A, Dave? Was it B, Stormzy? Or was it C, Giggs?
Example. Oh, Dave. Stormzy. Or is it Giggs, mate? It's gotta be Giggs.
Giggs is the final answer?
Yeah, Giggs.
Man, it's going bad now, isn't it?
Wait, is it actual?
Correct answer was Stormzy.
Oh.
He was actually 17 years old in that video, and then 9 years later, headlining Glastonbury, man.
That's mental, innit?
There you go. Mental, innit? Which computer game franchise had the best-selling game of 2010? Now, is it A, Grand Theft Auto? Is it B, Pokemon? Or is it C, Call of Duty?
Yeah,
Black
Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, well, the correct answer is Call of Duty.
No,
Black
it's
Ops.
not, though.
It is, though, brother.
How is it then?
Because it made £223 million in its first 24 hours on sale. Yeah, man. I don't know. You're doing okay. Still 50%.
We're doing all right. 50,
Not bad.
50.
And what we're going to do is we're going to move on to growing up.
Yep.
So let's go to 2013.
Let's go, mate.
So, growing up, you're not a kid anymore, and I've got to be honest, this is one of the strangest milestones we've had on the timeline history.
I got dressed up as Ronaldo.
No.
No, all right.
I'm a bit thirsty right now.
Why? Buxton? You want some Buxton water, yeah?
Buxton.
No way!
Water!
We've got it live!
Yeah,
Thanks,
buddy! Listen,
Wow!
I remember your obsession with Buxton.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Come on, give me some, give me some.
There we go. Wow.
Mate, it was the prime of its day.
I do understand it. Buxton. Why didn't you just say it like that as well?
It was doing like, obviously I didn't play video games, but I decided to do like FIFA, because obviously it banged.
Yeah.
And I'd always have like a bottle of Buxton just on the side, and if I'm like losing, it was like, oh, I need something to power me up. Oh, the Buxton water is gonna give me like, you get smashed on Buxton, and then you get good at FIFA.
Did they not ever message you and give you £1 million?
So I tried to be like, look, we've got a thing going now, like all the kids are buying Buxton as a result of like me saying this stuff in videos, and they were like, don't really fit our brand, mate, because obviously I was being a bit wild. And back then, like they were like a classy marathon runner band.
Oh, is that
you know
what it's
I mean?
about? Yeah, but you know what it is? I think now, if it would feel to be doing this now, it's different because brands are more quirky now and they understand social media.
That's the thing, like, mate, when we were doing it like back then, brands, it was just like they wouldn't come near us.
Touchy, yeah. Buxton, you owe him money, you know, genuinely. Like, I swear to God, the way this guy promoted it. Like, I remember I used to be on the Evian, and then because he was talking about Buxton, I just bought Buxton. Roman numerals, are you good with that?
Kind of, 1 to 10, I'd say.
Oh, 1 to 10. Well, we're gonna do 2013, because how do you write the year 2013 in Roman numerals? So is it A, MMX, III? Is it MMV, III, or is it MML, III?
X is 10.
Yep,
What the hell's MM?
might be 20.
Is it? So MM,
I can't say that it is 20 because it's got all of them have got MM.
what, 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got to be MMX111. Like,
So that's the A option.
surely it's that then?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Correct! Let's go! Get in, boy. All right, so that's 4 out of 7.
We're back, mate.
We're gonna move on to the next question again. Who was the main vocalist on Daft Punk's 2013 hit? Get Lucky. No options. Just, you have to give me it.
No.
Yeah, genuinely.
There's no.
No, just-
Up all night to get some.
We're up all night to get
Yeah.
lucky.
Who is he?
We're up all night
Who
to
is
get
he?
lucky.
I know him. I can see his face right now. Look at him. He's right
We're
here.
up all night to get lucky. We're up
He
all
does
night-
because I'm happy. Yeah. Who is he? What's his name? Yeah. What's his name? You know that I know him, but I don't know his name. So surely you can give it to me.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you options.
Yeah.
And you tell me if it's his name.
Yeah.
Will I Am,
No.
Timbaland,
No.
Chris MD,
No.
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
Yeah! Listen, you're doing very well. 5 out of 8. 2014, now what happened here, brother?
Well, CR7.
Biggest video on your channel.
He was big time.
Yep.
I was making music and I was loving wrestling.
There we
It
go,
just
man.
made sense to make the Ronaldo chop.
18 million views. Flipping monster haul of views, sorry. You done your thing. Did he just win the Ballon d'Or them times, or was it the World Cup? What was it? What was the
It
vibe?
was just more like I loved wrestling.
Yep.
He had his skill move called the Ronaldo chop and was the biggest player and my favorite. So I was like, let's put it together and make a song. Mate, you know, I met his son recently.
Yes.
And they were like, oh, Ronaldo chop. They were like doing it, wanting to do it and stuff.
Mental.
I'm just like, Ronaldo must have seen.
No, he did. I'll be honest, he sees a lot of things, like, especially with speed as well. Like, you know how
Yeah.
speed is. I'm flipping superstar now. I've got a question for you, brother.
Yep.
The new World Trade Center opened in New York, but how tall is it? A, 1,001 feet. B, 1,500 feet. C, 1,776 feet. Or D, 2,014 feet.
The penultimate one.
Penultimate is 1,776 feet.
Yep.
And guess what?
It's correct.
Joe is correct!
Let's go.
Who did Jay-Z have a physical altercation with in a lift in 2014? Don't know if you remember that. But was it A, Nas, B, Solange, C, 50 Cent, or D, Beyonce? So who did Jay-Z have a physical altercation with in a lift?
Is it Solange?
Wow, how the hell did you know that?
Did I actually get it right?
Yeah, Solange.
That's complete guess, mate.
That was Beyonce's sister. Beyonce, I think Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce or something, and then Solange's sister found out, got a bit messy in the elevator. You know what I mean? It was a mad thing. All right, so far you got 70 points out of a potential 100. Very good, brother. We're gonna move on to 2017, and this was a humongous, huge, gigantic, great big year. And why was that, Joe?
Boxing entered the YouTube space.
You and Malfoy started off the YouTube boxing. If you and Malfoy didn't fight, Theo Baker, then Logan Paul and KSI wouldn't have fought. If you and Malfoy didn't fight, then Jake Paul and Tommy Fury wouldn't have fought. Mike Tyson wouldn't have fought. It's crazy. You started this, brother.
Bro, it was just, again, thinking of a YouTube video idea. And it was just like, oh, the Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather thing was happening. And that was like a bit of a crossover. And it was like, oh, why don't we do it for a YouTube video, doing a boxing one-off video, that's all it's gonna be. And then obviously winning that and it going quite well, KSI commented and my brain just went, we can make this.
Was it Instagram?
Yeah, let me fight the winner. But when I won, I was like, I did not let him let that go. Because he tried to then afterwards be like, nah, how about I fight Road to Shore instead? Or just get away from it. And I was like, nah, you said this, let's do it and let's do it in a stadium. Let's make it massive. And obviously, yeah, man, the rest is history, but it's wild.
So you fought KSI, which obviously kick-started everything right now, right? Do you not own a little percent of something?
Bruv, imagine if I was like, right, 1% of anything that's made off the back of this. Imagine.
You wouldn't even be here with me right now. You'd be in LA On a yacht.
And we didn't do like pay-per-view or anything. So like,
Yeah.
we actually like made a loss on that fight.
Swear to God.
Yeah. Like I made a loss, bro. Like I did.
What?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
flew.
yeah. That's class, mate. And then everyone else has made like millions and just made like a loss.
I've always wanted to ask you, what was going through your head? What was your mentality like when you were in that ring?
Mate, it was ruined, I can't lie. I feel like I would have been better off not doing any training and just being fresh. Bearing in mind, like normally you do like a 12-week camp. I did 10 months straight of sparring most days, like hitting it so hard that it got to like 2 months before the event and I was washed, man. I was completely knackered. Get to fight night, I'm concussed, broken nose. I just want it to be over, if I'm honest. Like, I actually hated the whole thing.
Your beloved Brighton sealed promotion to the Premier League on 17th of April against Wigan, but who scored the winner? Was it A, Bruno? Was it B, Pascal Gross? Was it C, Solly March? Or D, Steve Sidwell?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Pascal Gross, mate.
Pascal Gross is the incorrect answer.
Really?
11. Yeah, it was actually
Solly
Solly
March.
March.
Yeah, Solly March, mate, so you can give me that point now.
No. But you know what? We actually have a little gift for you.
Oh.
You know we like to give gifts.
Come
and
on,
this
Father.
is
Give it to me.
a Brighton
No
score!
Seagulls.
Seagulls. I've been to the Amex.
Yeah?
I've been to the Amex Stadium.
Beautiful, isn't
It
it?
was for a Brighton Arsenal game. Very good stadium.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the 11th question. You've got 70 out of 110. You're still doing very well.
We're doing all right.
But we're going to move on to the here and now. It's a bit different because 2019, you know what? Let's just go. 2019.
Let's
here
go.
and now. May 2019, you and Theo sit down and launch something new. What is it?
Wafflin.
Wafflin.
Yeah.
Now, what made you want to do this with Theo?
I obviously wanted to have like friends from school because I feel like the banter you have with your mates from school is just different
Unmatched.
to people that you've only just met, sort of thing. Just by ourselves, it didn't quite click to do a podcast. We had our mate Luke in the room, and it sort of helped us to gel. But he didn't want to be on camera. But he was the key that made things funny. It was weird.
Yeah.
And nowadays he's on camera, and it's all three of us, and we smash it. But yeah, Wafflin was going to be a podcast, but we started off by just doing it in YouTube video format. So like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, rather than like really long.
Yeah.
And it popped.
Funny you say this. You know, 2019, you started the Wafflin Podcast. I've always wanted to start a podcast back then, and I wanted to call it Wafflin, because we say in person, we say, oh, you're waffling, man. Like, you're talking crap. But when you came out with it, I was like,
Really?
nah. Yeah, genuinely. So
You were going to call it Wafflin?
Waffling, yeah, genuinely.
Imagine Wafflin by Chunkz.
Genuinely, so I was like, now you've done it. You have to, that's the
Oh,
fun fact. You go back, bring it bigger and better. What happened?
So basically, we were doing, you know, like now we've got this whole production team, like taking care of every job role. You're not having to like do the camera, do this, that, and the other. Well, we were trying to do everything ourselves, and it would end up just like stressing us out, and to the point where we just couldn't continue if we wanted to do our own like solo careers. So I went off traveling, Theo did everything he's doing, and now we've come back with WELLER Studios, and they've got everything in place so that all we have to do is just turn up.
Any plans to go even bigger, like maybe do a tour, live show?
Yeah, so we want to do live shows.
Yeah.
Have you ever done live shows?
No.
Because obviously it's all good like guessing what people are reacting like on you know, through the camera, but to have that live rapport, I think it'd be sick. Like, so we want to do
Amazing,
some
man.
of that.
We're gonna go to question 12, 2019.
All right, let's go.
Let's see how if you know about 2019. So after Notre Dame Cathedral was destroyed by fire, how much was raised in the donations to repair it in just 10 days?
Literally like $1 billion, I reckon.
Was it A, 100 million? Was it B, 320 million? Was it C, 650 million? Or was it D, 1 billion?
Surely it was 100 million. Or was it B?
You know, this whole episode has been
What?
doing this. But if it was A, then maybe it was B. Then if it was C, then it could be D. It's either 100 million, 320, 650, or 1 billion.
It's gotta be like, it's just high, 100 million.
100 million is the correct not answer.
No! Why you do this to me, Chunkz? It's $1 billion, isn't it?
It's 650 mil.
That's mental, innit?
Goodness
To
gracious.
repair a cathedral, basically.
Yeah.
Compared to like, imagine if those funds could get raised to actually like for good reasons, like proper reasons. you know?
Proper reasons for
You could
like
solve a lot.
starving
Yeah.
kids. Goodness gracious, man. Next question is Billie Eilish released her debut album in 2019, but what is her unusual middle name? Is it A, Loaf? Is it B, Apple? Is it C, Pirate? Or is it D, Omelette?
It's not loaf, is it? It is loaf.
It's not Loaf, it is Loaf. He's trying to get me. Loaf,
of
Apple,
bread.
Pirate, or Maestro?
Pirate?
Yep.
It's pirate! It's actual pirate.
What's the answer?
Loaf.
The answer is Pirate!
I said pirate! I said pirate! I said pirate
You said
3
loaf.
times!
You
No,
said
I was
loaf.
in questioning.
You said Loaf.
No, I said, so pirate.
I'm gonna give you Pirate.
Thank you!
Yay! Pirate! He said pirate there, man.
Yeah, I did.
That's an extra 10 points.
Thank you, Chunkz.
And we're gonna actually go on to
Wow.
2022.
Okay.
You went to the Amazon for 9 days and made a documentary.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
That was wild. I was thinking, right, I do exploring videos,
Yes.
haunted abandoned buildings.
Yeah.
How can we take this up a level? Danger, but exploration. Amazon rainforest.
Where is
no
that?
one
What
else
country?
is doing that. That started in Guyana, South America, and over to Brazil.
What's the craziest thing you saw there?
So like obviously crocodile, big 15-foot crocodile, while we were sleeping, got caught by the nighttime cameras. Basically, we had some leftover fish that we caught out, and it came up and just ate them all, and just looked at us. And then the next day, we're looking for food, and we find a nest for crocodile, a crocodile nest, had 25 eggs in. We took 2 and made scrambled egg.
Bullshit.
No, we did. Watch it, bruv. It's vile, bruv. It's like fishy, salty mucus. I did not enjoy it.
Oh my God, I'm actually gonna watch this then. Biggest film of the year was Top Gun Maverick, but how many Oscars did it win? A is 1, B 3, C 5, or D 6? It was 1, 3, 5, 6.
1, 3, 5, 6. Oh, it's 5. Is it 6?
What's the answer?
Oh, it's 5! Is it incorrect answer because it's 6?
And your final answer is?
5.
5? Incorrect. It's 1.
It's 1.
1 Oscar.
Is that it? Do you ever think that, right? They put in so much effort into films, and if it like just gets told, oh, it's not even that good. But to get nominated for 1, it's like fair enough. But it's like
no, but they won. 1 for the best sound.
oh, good sound.
Yeah. All right. So that was another incorrect answer. It's fine. I'll tell you at the end. 2025. They're here and now.
All right then, mate.
How do you feel about being alive in 2025?
Blessed.
Thank God.
Yeah, literally.
There we go.
I found God this year.
Did you?
Yeah. That's what's been, I'd say, the biggest difference.
Here and now, you've started off with a bang as well because you got inducted into the Misfits Boxing Hall of Fame.
I mean, they've just opened, like, for the first time, this Hall of Fame, and they were like, the first person we want in is you. Obviously, like, starting, you know,
That's
with the
them
first
basically.
one.
That's them basically saying, we know we owe you 107 million pounds, but instead we're gonna just put you in the Hall of Fame. But anyway, how does it feel being in the Hall of Fame? All jokes aside.
It was actually cool, man, because like JJ inducted me on stage. He said some nice words, and it was like, you know, we had rocky beginnings with the whole Misfits thing. It was like, do you know what I mean? So like to be at a point now where we're all like calm and getting along, it's wholesome, man. It's so much better. Like it's just nicer.
Any videos that you really want to make this year?
Ooh, I think travel ones, man. Like I did a lot of solo traveling in 2023 and 24. So I'm like to now capture that. I feel like it's a niche because a lot of YouTubers I feel like do a lot of stuff in groups, but like to go off and do what I feel like I can do as a solo guy as well, I feel like making friends along the way, it'll make for good viewing. 100%, so 100%. More of that, bruv.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you that last question for question 15. You're currently sat on 80 out of 140. Solid, genuinely, you've done very well.
What did Chris
today.
MD get?
Chris MD got 75, so you already got more than him. Charlie XCX stole the show at the 2025 Grammys by making it rain what? Was it A, dollar bills? Was it B, diamonds? Was it C, sunglasses, or was it D, underwear?
Dollars is like the predictable one, but underwear. What are you saying about underwear, Chunky?
I'm saying maybe. What is it?
What is it, mate?
I told you.
Is it what?
Is it dollar bills, diamonds, sunglasses, or underwear?
Underwear.
Correct! Yay! There we go! Yes! The boy has done it. Charlie XCX it was all brand new underwear, so don't worry about it. Okay. That was donated to women's charity straight after the performance. Nice touch. All right, that's an additional 10 points to your final score. And you know what your final score is?
What's that, mate?
We'll come over here then.
Okay.
All right, so your score, Mr. Joe Weller, is a whopping 90 out of 150 points. So round of applause for you, man. You've absolutely smashed it.
Thanks, mate.
Which puts you joint third place with the boy from Manchester. It's H.
Oh,
Oh.
That's decent. Who's above us?
You've got Garnacho above you.
Oh, there was some cheating in that one, though.
I don't know. I didn't say anything. Okay. You know what I mean? Alejandro, we saw you. And then number one spot was actually Mr. Nicholas Montana. So you're
That's
good,
not
man.
too bad, mate. And that's out of how many people?
About 10-ish, maybe. Like, yeah, give or take. So you've done very well, man. Did you have fun today?
I had lots of fun.
Are you sure?
It's actually really good, like reminiscing, innit?
That's what it's about.
Like reflecting and actually
That's what
just,
we
like,
do here in the timeline.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yes.
Did you invent this idea?
Did I invent it?
Yeah, this whole idea. Did you?
I could be cheeky and say yes, but I did do it. Yes, I did do it. Yeah, the whole thing. But Joe Weller, who else do you think we should get on this next? Who do you think?
I think, I mean, ooh.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Maybe it's very...
What?
This will probably won't make the edit. But
Wait,
okay,
why?
thank you so much, Joe. You've been absolutely incredible. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell so you're notified when we next upload here on the JD channel. I'm just a bit flustered because we just got a top 3 position right here. He has done very well today. Please, guys, like, comment, subscribe, click that bell so you're notified when next upload. I've been Chunkz. This has been Joe Weller, and it's been extra legitimate.
Let's go.
Now, do you know why this is a big one?
Because I was in year 10, had my ears pinned back.
Yes.
Is that actually right?
No, it's not that.
Oh, okay.
You had your ears been back?
Yeah.
Oh, you think that used to look like Gareth Bale's?
Yeah, proper.
Yeah, I remember that.
They put metal in my ear to like keep it back.
Is it?
Yeah, because I'd get called like satellite dish.
Come on,
or
that's not nice.
Dumbo.
Yeah, that's disrespectful, that is.
I know. But yeah, so I got them pinned back.